Drum for the Song podcast.
I often say this, that the music that was coming out of England was the music that I was more attracted to. I would in New York, I lived in one of the boroughs. I lived in the Bronx, so there was Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, Staten, and then Manhattan. So I would go down to Manhattan to certain record stores to get the papers that were coming out of England, like Sounds, NME, things like that, and find out what Motorhead were doing, Iron Maiden, all that stuff. So the drummers that I was getting into back then were like Phil from Motorhead. Filthy just had this style that he just looked like he was attacking the drums, and he was doing this with two kick drums, and it just sounded so amazing to me, and I just had to learn how to do it. Simon Phillips was another drummer that I looked up to. I thought he was awesome on those Judas Priest records. The drummer back in the day for Saxon,
Pete Gill, was it?
Pete Gill, yes,
because he was in Motorhead for a while as well. I don't know if you knew that, but he was.
Yeah, yes.
I
actually saw them with Pete Gill.
Oh wow.
But like the first time I saw Motorhead was with the classic lineup with Eddie and Phil, and I believe it was their last show.
Oh wow.
In America, and they also opened up for Ozzy about a year or two prior to that on the Ace of Spades tour. So, getting back to your question, yes, the drummers that I was looking up to were most of those guys from England, and some of them from America, like Alex Van Halen, Terry Bozzio, Steve Smith. So just tried to incorporate a little bit of what they did into what I was doing. And that's basically how a lot of that fast speed metal or thrash metal drumming came about.